standing 5'11", Marcy Arellano. Center, number 15, standing 6'6", Paolo. Forward, number 14, standing 6'4", R.J. Masbag. And the other forward, number 12, standing 5'11", Paolo Hubalde. And their head coach, Nino. Starting for the UP Fighting Maroons. At guard, number 5, standing 5'10", Jose Perez. And the other guard, number 4 and 6 feet, Toti Almeda. Center, number 18, standing 6'4", Abby Santos. Forward, number 13, standing 6'3", Jason Cervantes. And the other forward, number 15, standing 6'3", Nestor David. And their head coach, Lito Vergara. Our officials for this ball game, Brian Cabanyan, Sally Zagum, John Estrada, and the alternate, George Gonzalez.
Just about ready to get going here. Our Nescafe starting lineups. A truly good game is coming up. And we've got some familiar names and some familiar faces. And we've got Sagindel, we've got Ferrer going up against each other. I get it that you don't hear me right now.
I know.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, but I can't hear you. But anyway, but this is going to be a good game.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. Here we go. Here's Almeda. First attack, no score. It's picked up by the Red Warriors. Forward pitch to Sagindel. Great pass to Masbang to finish the run off quickly.
You know, very difficult really for UP to stop UE if you've got some big guys like Masbang running the floor for them and trying to put on the pressure on the defensive end.
You know, UP has the right thing in mind. Just keep the game close, keep it interesting, and we'll have a chance to win it.
Yes, and you know, look at UE. They don't even have KG Canaleta in their starting lineup. So you know there's going to be a premier guy coming off the bench for UE.
And Canaleta has been playing well of late. Our ball game still in the first minute, 9 and 16 to go. And we had David with his first personal foul. Here's the baseline inbound. Arellano on the receiving end starts his drive. Hubalde on the outside. Shot clock is down to 17, and the officials whistle early on. It's an illegal screen against Masbang.
That's number 1 on RJ Masbang. No, quite interesting. No, looking at Josan Cervantes, he's covering Marcy Arellano. I think Juve has done his their homework, trying to take out that game of Arellano, which they've seen last Thursday.
In the meantime, that finds its way home as Cervantes ties up this ball game at 2 apiece. Sagindel. Hubalde also watched very closely. No easy attempts, no clear views of the hoop. And let's join Gretchen Pulido for this early report about the UP Fighting Maroons. Gretchen.
The outlook of the Fighting Maroons is very positive. After opening the second round with a successful game last Thursday, expect a different kind of performance from the team as they want to improve their team standings. They said that they will do it one game at a time. Today's game is also dedicated to the team's birthday boys, Coach Lito Vergara, who's celebrating his birthday today, and Ira Buico is celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, boys. 7, Randy.
They're so lucky you greeted them on their birthday. Lito Vergara celebrating a birthday. I am going to go to him later. Magpapablow out ako kay Lito.
Oh, yes. You know, maybe a good game really for Lito. He's looking for his 3rd straight win.
You know, Lito said the last time around that in that game against UST, his team displayed mental toughness. I guess when you get to this part of the tournament, you play 14 games, there has to be some point where the mental toughness just has to kick in.
Yep, and that's what cost him in the game against LaSalle. Abby Santos picking up his first foul. And UP with 2 team fouls at this point. Paolo Hubalde, he was the best player in their first round encounter, netting him the best player honors. 25 points to go with that honors of Paolo Hubalde.
And he was 9 of 16 from the field on that day. It was quite a day for UP shooting-wise, 40% from the field. 7:50 to go, and we'd like to invite you to keep it here on Studio 23 as later on the Blue Eagles, who lost their first game against the Red Warriors we're seeing right now, go up against the Growling Tigers. The Tigers are slipping of late. They lost to UP in their last game against this team.
Yep, you know, US has been up and down in the
Yes.
tournament. And Coach Almeda is looking for consistent showings in their ball game.
Here's Cervantes, top of the keyhole. We're tied at 4. Ferrer cuts up the interior. Ay, mintis, ang lapit na.
I think that's one tendency to enter the middle. He has a tendency to overdo things at times at point blank range.
In the meantime, the drums of both camps already at high gear. As Sakindel ends up with nothing, and Dindo Pumaran tries to call a play from the sideline. You can see him on the left-hand side of your picture.
6 seconds.
6 seconds remain on the shot clock of the Warriors. Here's a quick jump by Arellano. It's 3 if it goes. No, sir. Masbang tried to catch it, but no. We have Almeda in control. Here's David outside to Pereira. Downstairs, Ferrer is open.
You know, very good anticipation. When UP realizes that there's a double team, there's somebody going to be free, and they were able to get in the points. They're ahead 6-4.
Ana Santos is going to report about the UE Red Warriors. Ana, come in.
Yes, good things have been happening to the UE Red Warriors over the past few games. And more than anything else, it's all because of hard work. The coaching staff clearly emphasized that it was a well-deserved win over the Ateneo Blue Eagles last Thursday, and was particularly pleased with point guard Ernst Aganda's performance, especially on the defensive end. Coach Nino said that it really pays to have faith in the system and to have the yearning for a good performance each and every time they step into the court. So far, it's been an overwhelming back-to-back win for the Warriors, and with the way things are going, how can you not hope for a third? 7, Randy.
Thanks a lot, Nan. And I guess when you begin to win, good things suddenly perk up for a team. You used to manage the part of the Benil team that won the NC, and you know what it's like when you've got your rhythm going. As you check out this Nescafe Ice, do the move, nice assist.
Well, you know, Seb, when you start winning, you really start believing in yourself. And, you know, things can be done. And I think for UE, they were looking for recognition. They were nobodies until now. Everybody's looking at them. And Seb, you know, they're probably fearful about how UE believes in the system of the Pumarans in their bench.
And of course, the University of the East has quite a tradition in the UAAP with a total of 19 seniors men's basketball titles. Boy, if we go through the years, they cover several generations from the 50s to the 60s, the 70s. They were just unlucky in the 90s. But it was UST and LaSalle dominating.
Well, the last championship they had was in 1985, Seb. And that's really a long time ago, almost 20 years.
And suddenly, they could be a contender. They're looked at now as a contender. They are no longer just... Ang ratings ang halos nasa baba.
Oh, yes, definitely. Because only 3 remnants of the team of last year, and they did not play major minutes, nor did they posted major figures for them.
And we are going to take a break here with our score knotted at 6. We will be back with the UAAP here on Studio 23.
Your connection to powerful collegiate basketball is powered by Centrum.
They were kind of inconsistent in the first round. They lost their first game against FU, then they won against UP, then lost to Ateneo, then picked up 2 straight wins, lost, then won 2 straight. As we take a look at our Milo Wafer matchup, for Anytime, Anywhere Energy, grab a bar now. KG Canaleta now on the floor already for the Warriors.
Well, that's really the bonus. You have some guy, a guy scoring in double digits, coming off the bench for you, and his rebounds, 7.8. What's really surprising for Canaleta is his field goal shooting, about 9 of 12 for the last 3 games, I think, on the average for KG Canaleta.
The nice thing about Canaleta is that his range is improving. As Masbang gets a bucket inside. You know, when Masbang is not worried about fouls, he can be quite a factor for UE.
You know, he's very effective, though. He's not flashy, but, you know, he will be there to pick up the loose balls, the offensive boards, and the putbacks.
Inbound for Fighting Maroons getting to be a problem. UE is controlling the offensive glass of the rebounds with 6 straight pickups against nothing by UP. Pereira trying to lose Labagala. He is guilty of an offensive foul.
You know, look at the defense of UP. Labagala stayed with UP guard Ferrer, and then he has to bump into RJ Musbang to make that offensive foul.
As we will see in our Smart Buddy instant replay. That was the strength of Musbang. I see Marvin Cruz already on the floor for UP. He's been bothered. He's been bothered by an injury of late, actually.
Well, we see that his right knee sprained for a couple of games, and let's see how strong he is today.
Hubalde with a shake and bake. Oh, served him lefty there.
You know, it's a difference when you're so confident going into the hoop. You know, there's no second thoughts on you. You know you can take even if the help defense will come your way.
And Hubalde already with 4 points. That was his first field goal. Almeda. UP is trying to court the inside early on, trying to get some points there. Let's see how many we'll get here.
Oh.
As David has a reverse, that counts.
You know, he's so persistent. You know, I thought the matchup with Musbang will be 2 players of the same kind, and Canaleta will pick up his first foul. He was the last line of defense.
As we will see in our Smart Buddy instant replay, let's just count the team fouls. UP with 4. Red Warriors have just 1. I like this game in terms of matching up against each other in height and again in terms of experience and talent.
You know, Abby Santos, one of the more experienced players for the UP Fighting Maroons. You know, he won't be suiting up for UP next year, and that's going to be a problem for them.
Yes. Apparently there is a lane violation and UP gets a break here. If this was golf, you'd call it relief. David will be shooting anew. Somebody from UE stepping in a bit too early.
Well, Messer David has made the news for UP. Very strong player.
Our score stands at 10-9 in favor of the Warriors.
Oh, hey! Woohoo! What a shot by Canaleta.
Now, your yo-hos and wo-hos will be a ton of many today because Canaleta has his game early on. Here's Direct Raul de Ocampo giving us a great replay. Watch it and enjoy.
Second foul on Nestor David, the big fish, and Canaleta.
Oh, talking about big fish, I was kidding Tito Pumaren yesterday. Sabi ko, kakain ka na naman ba ng isda bukas? Kasi dalawang malaking isda na inahuli niya, beating Lasal and then Ateneo, and he's not taking UP any lightly.
Not to mention the big dinner that he got when he won over his brother Franz.
Sabi nga sa akin ng mami nila, sila daw ang taya natin, sila ni Franz. In the meantime, they go downstairs. That will not just work. Ibanez had a great chance there, but you get the trend that UP is trying to do. They're trying to court the inside first, Andy.
Well, they see that the defense, you know, is not impenetrable, so they see the cracks. You know, what's just sorry for UP is they can't finish the whole thing. You know, they're able to get the pass inside. Ibanez, Nestor David, you know, they get their place, but just couldn't finish the top.
Here's Labagala. I understand his father is watching him play.
Yes, just behind us.
Almeda, however, busts loose. And Labagala's father was telling you that they come from Talisay.
Talisay, Cebu, and his mother from Bohol.
Oh, mga taga-Subo, maayong hapon kanilang tanan. At you're very proud of many of your players needing to shine on a nationwide basis here in the UAAP. Labagala, offensive foul.
It's just as we're talking about the kid. He goes through and returns the favor to the UP for his first personal foul.
3:21 in the balance. We're going to check out this bust out. Almeda, I just like the way he finishes.
And you think it's like the fourth quarter. You can all sweat up.
Ito as the Pumaren's Scowl, I like to call it. When nagsasalubong yung kilay na ganun, I've seen it in France, I've seen it in Derek.
Well, the one of below I have not seen. When he was coaching for Gil 66.
Si Coach Bilo pahiwalay. Meanwhile, Ibanez did not shoot. Cervantes does. Yes.
You know, the UP not just keeping it close. They're even ahead, 30-12. 3 minutes remaining here in the first period.
Cervantes has 6 points. He's been averaging just under 10 for the Fighting Maroons. Dizon is in the ball game for UE. Hubalde lobs it over to Canaleta. Nothing. It's on the back iron. Cleared by UP. Here's Cruz. His crossover is red. He regains position, but he's traveling. Good call.
You know, good deed there played by Labagala, recognizing the crossover of Marvin Cruz, turning the ball over to UE.
In the meantime, the Red Warriors ask for a timeout, down by a point, with 2:37 to go. Cheer dancers.
Getting them acquainted with the game.
Yes, might as well. Oh, who taps you? Boom, overtime Gonzalez.
Oh, yes, he's got a new moniker.
Yes. Look at the squeezing on the overtime, eh? Huh?
You know, UP shooting better. UE having more shots, but converting less.
2:25 to go here in the opening quarter. 13-12. UP with a slight lead. I like the energy of this ball game, huh?
Of both teams, Paolo Hubalde ramming into Marvin Cruz. Cruz given a foul. UP is in the penalty. UP 16 fouls. UE only 3 team fouls. One more foul to give her in the first quarter. So I like what's happened. If you take a look at this Ira Buico for UP with the mask.
I understand he's celebrating his birthday also today, so
Double celebration for UP.
yes, they're trying to score a win here to be able to enjoy whatever they have prepared for today. Here's Almeda briskly across the midcourt line. Open shot, yes, on the money.
You know, Cruz is a reliable shooter. You know, you can't just leave him around doing that in UP 15-13.
You know why you can like this game? Sa point guard position, sa guard position, hanggang sa small forward. Eh, magkakaparehong height nila, kaya match na match eh. Hubalde free. And Halen, and Canaleta taps it back in.
Well, that's probably one slight advantage of UE when you have KG Canaleta. He's more explosive and scorer compared to Abby Santos and the rest of his UP counterparts.
That's 4 points already for KG. There's a follow-up inside. Oh boy, he liked that.
Well, there's so much energy going to these guys here. UE and UP. UP trying to give that distance. 1:29 to go here in the first period.
Santos with his first pair. He is the leading scorer for the Fighting Maroons. And Dindo Pumarin. Oh no, he's not a player anymore.
Oh, no. You know, didn't like what happened there. Paolo didn't do anything with that ball. Tried to drive it deep only to pass out.
Look at the scowl as we check out the biodata of Marcy Arellano III, who we were beginning to talk about earlier. Surfing the net, yes, recto, dami niya.
Indeed.
In the meantime, Arellano and Sagindel trying to gang up Cruz. The dish. Oh, they finally nailed it downstairs with Ibanez delivering.
Well, good decision of Ibanez. Can take it straight, took the reverse, but again, Seb, as you pointed out, Marvin was able to put that ball into the shaded area, creating a situation for UP.
Balanced scoring by UP. Arellano tries to get airborne, but is flipped. They whistle it against Epres.
Victor, a loser on that end with his first foul. Good decision on the part of Arellano because he recognized that UP is in the penalty. He was just fishing. Not a good shot. It's a good pass by Marvin.
Ito yung kanina, talagang kinayod na, no? But going back to the point about the penalty situation, 17 fouls already whistled against the team from Diliman, while the team from Recto has 3 team fouls.
Marcy Arellano has made a name for himself here in the 67th UAAP.
You know, and that's why the fan interest is just understandable. These are big schools. Big schools, plenty of graduates.
Oh yes, plenty of students at any given time.
Yes. Lalo na UP at saka UE and UST and Ateneo is also getting bigger. Even La Salle is getting bigger. So, lumalaki ang mga communities ng UAAP schools. We are down to the last 47 seconds of this opening quarter. The open shot by Cruz. Up and out, but somebody's on the baseline. Could be Santos. Checking that. Is that Santos? No, it is Cervantes. Yes.
38.2 seconds. UP is in the penalty. They better take care because UE is going to go hard definitely in this play. Hope that they get a foul if they can't make a shot.
I wonder sometimes if these guys ride the Eco Jeep in UP. 6'3", 6'4". I guess you can't be UP unless you've ridden an Eco Jeep, really.
Oh, definitely. You know, but I don't think they can ride the front seats.
Nope, I don't think so. Here's Arellano. Oh, great crossover. Canaleta with a 3. Ayaw. Rebound controlled by Cervantes. Here's the rush. Cruz says, let me apply the brakes. Changes directions, uses it as a lefty and nails it. UP races to a 4-point lead. Sagindel. No. Rebound controlled by UP, but let's see if they can put up one last shot. Cruz says, I will. No. The Fighting Maroons are off to a fighting start, Randy.
Oh, yes, you know, they're very ready against UE, and I think UE is also surprised with the energy and the precision of the game of UP.
That's well said, partner. Energy, precision, definitely typifying the UP game. We'll have the second quarter ready for you this afternoon in just a very short while.
Nino in our main game, and Lito Vergara, Warren Man, Jeff Glenn Manching, June Cortez. As against the Celos, L.A. Tenorio, Baji Del Rosario, that's Japet Aguilar, and did I miss anybody here?
Kramer.
Kramer, yes. How can I miss Doug Kramer, one of the more popular players of Ateneo?
Your opinion about the first quarter is going to be interesting, my friend.
Well, UP doing more assists, 6-2, and 2 blocks scored by UP against UE. And field goal shooting, 56% by UP as against only 33 by UE. That's not a difference then.
There's an early foul. I was about to say a useless foul, but you couldn't blame Marvin Cruz for that one. His energy creating that foul more than anything else. Cruz with his first foul.
And Canaleta early here in the second period, taken out by Nino Pumaren. Palaganas, another surprise rookie for UE. I really like that Palaganas and Dison, because they've taken up so much energy for UE and brought it to their game.
Arellano's pass is thwarted. Ibanez has been active defensively for UP. Labagala peeks inside, shoves off the defense, puts up the shot but fails to nail it.
Well, same story still for UE. That's where they miss out so many shots. The point guards throwing up those pull-ups to no avail.
Cervantes applying the brakes, goes up, misses the shot, and the rebound is controlled by Dizon. Forward pass to Ernst Sagindel. The diagonal cross-court goes outside to be retained by the Red Warriors.
Well, so much risk taken by Sagindel. Bigger UP guys crossing the shaded area, looking for Labagala. Also a small guy for UE.
And that play resulted in the shot clock being reduced to 19 now. Arellano has it on the right wing. Masbang asking for it. Tries to provide the shield instead. The open shot. No. Buico, by the way, is already in the ball game.
Yes, he's taking on RJ Masbang.
A press. The three will not drop in, and the rebound will be first going to UE, and a foul was there as well.
On Ira Buico, that's number 1 on Buico. So 2 team fouls already registered by UP, just a little over a minute gone by here in the second period.
Buico standing 6'4", center forward for the Fighting Maroons. Sagindel looking for somebody to pass to, and it will be Labagala and company in the backcourt as UP brings up the lead. Here's Sagindel, looks inside. 8:37 to go. Not much passing by UE. Medyo sarado lahat ng entry points ng pasa.
Well, very good defense played by UP, just allowing jumpers for the guards who cannot consistently take and make those outside shots for them.
Cruz serves it lefty. This Bishop to Sagindel.
Oh!
Cervantes says, aha, ayaw nyo, ha? And here come the Fighting Maroons. Cruz changes directions, trying to control the basketball. Dishes up, Buico goes up. There's a foul call.
You know, the UP really fighting very hard in this ball game, getting some good breaks.
And I'm laughing because Lito Vergara, if only he could get onto the court and push the ball inside the basket. He was dying for those 2 points.
They really played.
One of the assistants just had to embrace him because he was really painfully dying for that basket.
Well, he's a lot of energy. He's one
Oh,
coach
yes.
who's not going to take things sitting down.
I think that energy really resulted in UP High School getting that title 2 years ago.
Yep, and he's brought in guys like Empress and Marvin Cruz from that squad into the lineup of UP.
And Dizon will now sit down as KG returns very swiftly into the ball game. UP, or rather UE, cannot, you know, they can ill afford to have Canaleta on the bench for too long.
Oh, but luckily for UE, even though they were shooting very well, they're only down by 4 points despite a number of opportunities given to UP.
Buico, just below 2 points per ball game, averages 40% from the free throw line.
That's not very high.
The common question when you have something like that is it distracting to play with a pass like that? Well, I guess you just have to get accustomed to it.
There is discomfort.
Masbang lobs it to Canaleta, and that attempt at a high-low play was read well by UP. By the way, number 20 for UP, that's Ray Alvin Bienvenida, already on the floor. He has the ball right now. He's anxious to squeeze the trigger. They go to Cruz, who dishes it downstairs. Will there be a 3-second violation or a basket? Just fighting hard inside are the Maroons. They lose it.
You know,
And Lito Vergara is...
I see your point, Seven. If you could just look at Lito Vergara. Hey, look at him, guy.
I have never seen somebody die for a basket that much, you know, because he knows how lethal UE can be.
I know they had their chances, but only to lose that ball in that fashion, no? But, you know, in the local parlance, sayang eh. They work so hard, and they just throw the ball away on that 50 move.
Canaleta trying to find shooting space way out to Sagindel, who took a quick look at the shot clock. He cuts up the inside, throws up an awkward shot. Oh, lucky break for UE, because Arellano was there.
You know, play was going nowhere really, Seb, for UE. And, you know, Arellano saving the day, and the lead has been cut down to 3.
Dangerous pass by Cruz. It was deflected, and finally it's in the hands of the Warriors. Sagindel wants it. He's going for the hoop. He was fouled upon entry.
Look, they're working on their quickness for the guards of UE. Buico, that's second on Ira Buico. Yes, that would mean 2 free throws for Earl Sagindel.
In the meantime, a smart buddy instant replay. And this one was turning garbage literally into gold.
Buico replaced by Abby Santos, Cervantes, and replaced by David and Almeda. You know, I like the way Lito has, you know, has managed the substitution for
Yes,
UP.
right, you're right.
You know, he has always kept the athleticism and the energy on the floor all the time. Shuffling Ibanez, Cervantes, now David and Abby Santos and Almeda.
Kulang sa lobo yung tira ni Sagindel.
Well, he with Marcy Arellano and Labagala, not lefty guys, except for Paolo Hubalde, who was the only left-handed guard on the side of Lito Vergara. They're sort of having the same trajectory of their shots on the perimeter.
With 6:38 to go, we've got 22-20. Fighting Maroons slightly up. Almeda back in the ballgame.